Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury.
Dave, Mark from the Erie Better Beer Bureau, back with another beer review. We got a really interesting one here today. This is the 12-ounce bottle version of Bell's Black Note in 2012. Maury, what else do you know about this thing?
Alright, well this beer is a blend of their Expedition Stout and Double Cream Stout, and then aged in bourbon barrels. It's 11.8% this time around, and I'm really excited to be trying this one. So
These two bottles in particular were bottled on December 28th, 2012.
So almost exactly a month old, just a couple days shy.
Love those bottle dates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks to the Illini Cat and fresh from Chicago, Illinois.
Hooking us up, man. Thanks.
A little bit of smoke come from the top of the bottle.
Midnight Black, too.
Pretty dark looking beer, I was just going to say. Very thin, kind of medium brown head that barely covers the top of the beer.
Yeah, and it's fading out quick.
Yep.
You know, again, I'm looking on a top view of this, and it's really, I mean, within the, next 5-10 seconds, this head's almost
the head's
gone.
pretty
man.
much
bourbon
almost
is
gone.
talking.
You know, for a barrel-aged beer, you'll have that, and yeah, this thing is down to almost nothing here, folks.
Lots of roastiness and lots of bourbon.
Yeah.
There's that dark fruit.
The dark fruit, I was going to say, that's
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah.
at me for sure.
Maybe a little back note of molasses.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say,
Yeah,
man,
I got that.
quit
yeah.
stealing my thunder, pile.
Man, I'm sorry. You guys usually talk before I do.
I'm almost getting a little bit of like an earthy leather smell out of this as well. There's the roasted notes are there for sure.
Just a touch of alcohol. Just a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah.
For being as fresh as this is,
Mm-hmm.
I expected more bourbon, and
Right.
it really isn't.
The bourbon's there,
it's
but
there, right? But I just thought it'd be a little stronger.
Me too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, there's the bourbon.
Wow.
Very warm.
I'm getting a lot of the leather.
Yeah,
You taste
like that
Yeah.
leather, bourbon.
A little bit of the roasty notes are
Right.
coming through for me.
Yeah.
They had this is mixed with the double.
Cream stuff.
Yeah, and I thought it might be a little bit sweeter, but it really isn't. It's
No.
a nice roasty.
Yeah, this isn't an overly sweet beer
No,
at all.
it's
No.
actually, it's not as sweet as the aroma.
Right.
That dark fruit in the aroma
Mhm.
almost is non-existent in the taste.
It is a nice contrast, though. With the
Mhm.
nice smell, but the taste is a little bit off from the
I
smell.
mean, I get a little bit of the dark fruit towards the end. You know, I almost get a little bit of some chocolate, and I almost get even a
Yeah.
little bit of coffee
Yeah, a
in
little
the
bit.
flavor, like a
Mhm.
little bit of that coffee bitterness in
Yeah.
there. And I think it's a combination of like dark chocolate bitterness and coffee bitterness. You know, just a little
Right.
hint behind all that leather and bourbon.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting blend.
It is.
It's earthy, it's leathery. The dark fruits are there, but not as much as they were in the aroma.
Right.
A little bit of chocolate, maybe a touch of coffee.
Still the bourbon. It's, there really isn't a whole lot of bourbon.
I agree with you, actually. I
Yeah.
don't think there's a ton of
Surprisingly.
bourbon.
It's
in
not
here
heavy
either.
on the bourbon, no.
No, it's not like over the top bourbon for sure.
Right. Medium at the most.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It isn't
I
real.
don't think it's really super full. I don't.
Yeah.
It's creamy,
Yep.
but it's not, yeah, I'll agree. I'm going to say on the thicker side of medium. You know,
Yeah.
I say it's just past medium.
Yeah.
just past
I'll agree with
medium.
that.
But yeah, definitely not a full mouthfeel on this.
Right.
Not a real thick, heavy mouthfeel. Real low carbonation.
Yeah. Alright, guys, for my score, I think I'm going to give this one a 4.25. It's really, really good. Anything over a 4 to me is a great beer, and this is a great beer. It falls just a little bit short of my expectations, but hey, you'll have that sometimes. I think it's still a really good beer. The bourbon's not as up front as I expected it to be, but there are still some really enjoyable flavors to be had in this beer, and I'm going to go 4.25 on this one.
Yep, I'm going to agree with you 100%. 4.25. Flavors, all the flavors there I love. The leather. I don't think we touched on it too much, but once it's warming up a little bit, there's a touch of chocolate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Real light bourbon feel. Everything's good about this beer. 4.25. I think that sums it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one notch higher. I really like this beer. I'm gonna go 4.5. I love the leathery flavor in this. I love that the bourbon isn't dominating everything. I love to have a good bourbon flavor to it, but it's not dominating the other flavors. And I love the complexity. I get coffee, I get dark chocolate, I get the leather, bourbon, and it's got a nice, real complex flavor. So yeah, I'm gonna go 4.5 on this one.
Right on. Until next time, guys.
Cheers.